What is it like when all of a sudden you start seeing your name pop up on these various lists, getting recognition, preseason All-American candidate?
Obviously, it's cool. I think it's kind of a testimony to all the hard work I've put in ever since I was little and everything. But at the end of the day, it's preseason. The awards really don't mean anything. And I'm just trying to attack each day with better focus, better technique, better repetition, and all my actions, just trying to focus and improve. I don't really care about preseason. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but in the day, I'm trying to help my team out, go out and win some games. So that's what I really care about.
How would you compare the feeling of getting first team All Pac-12 recognition versus the feeling of valedictorian for the athlete class last year?
I think it's both pretty cool. Genuinely, I think I'm proud of myself for all the hard work that I've put in. But at the end of the day, it's kind of more of an individual goal for me in school, whereas I felt like I was the one taking the test, I was the one doing well, whereas we didn't win so many games last year, and that's what I'm really looking forward to this year, is winning more games. So, yeah, I was first team All Pac-12, but I want to be first place in the Pac-12 starting next year, so as a team, not as an individual.
Coach Pau was talking about maybe improving in terms of game knowledge, situations, reading what's happening with the rush and stuff. How have you kind of approached that?
Just lots of team reps, going out there each and every day, watching the film, knowing what I should be doing, and then going out there and actually executing it during our team reps and everything like that. I know, for example, where we are I'm scared of bugs. Oh, I'm terrified of bugs, sorry. But anyways, yeah, it's just watching the film, watching other punters go out and do what they do and just trying to pick up on the techniques that they use, and then going out here and trying to apply it in practice so I'm able to solidify my knowledge, just be able to use that in the game coming in 2 weeks.
When you guys had a handful of punts blocked last season, did you blame yourself?
I'm not going to put blame on anybody, but I know my operation time was pretty good last year. So with Pau Pau's new scheme, I feel confident. We haven't had anybody close this year, and I'm just going to go out there and punt the ball, put it where I need to be, and then give our gunners a chance to make a play like I did with Stan Berryhill last year.
Is there a little bit of a difference in terms of three guys on the field compared to two this time last year?
I mean, I think I talked about it last time, but when I'm out there, I only focus on Seth and I. When Seth snaps the ball, I'm locked in on that, and then I take my steps, and you can kind of feel the pressure, so you know when to speed up a little bit, but in a sense of like looking around the protection and everything like that, you don't focus on that at all. You just focus on hitting your best ball possible.
A couple of years ago, you two guys were competing with each other basically for the punting job, and now you're kind of working together. More so, the punter, the kicker, the holder as well. How would you describe how your relationship with Tyler has evolved?
I mean, ever since he's been here, ever since I've been here, we've always just been pushing each other to make each other better. I can't kick, but I'm always pushing him to be the best punter and best kicker he can be as well. And I never really say we're competing, we're so just pushing each other to be better and everything in that aspect as well.
How is being the holder, in addition to being the punter, changed your just kind of day-to-day?
No difference at all. I mean, I've been holding since my sophomore year of high school, junior year of high school, so second nature at this point.
Mentally, how do you time management for both the success on the field that you've had and the success in the classroom that you've had? I know you've kind of documented your schedule and everything in other reports, but how do you do that day in and day out during the season?
It's hard. It's definitely very hard, waking up at 6 in the morning and then going to bed at 10 every night, and then everything in between I'm just booked. But just be time management and discipline. I'd be in the locker room, and instead of playing ping pong like I used to do a lot or messing around with teammates, I'd be in the locker room doing homework for 3-4 hours at a time. Last year I actually had to miss practice a couple times because I had class or presentations, but really just being consistent and focusing on my discipline, which Jed Fish has instilled in us quite a bit, has helped me a lot, because I know that my life outside of football will be benefited from the work I put in for these 3, 4, 5 years. So just being able to stay consistent with my actions and really improve on them from a day-to-day perspective is what I've been trying to do.
And then this may be a bit of a stretch, but does anything you study off the field, the way you approach it, does that ever change how you think about or prepare for stuff on the field? I know, I guess aerospace engineering, that doesn't naturally tie in, but is there something that you take from there that you apply to football?
I mean, sometimes, because like a lot of the stuff I work with is fluid mechanics, so it's like how the airflow goes over the ball, or like a wing or airfoil, something like that. So you can kind of see sometimes, like if I don't hit a great punt, like if it flows down, if it falls down too fast or too slow, kind of like that. But I don't really go in there and put a ball in a wind tunnel and test it or anything like that. So not too much, nothing to overanalyze there.
When you hop on the film and watch the special teams guys running down the field and blocking or whatever, who are some guys who have jumped off the screen to you?
I mean, really everybody this year is so locked into special teams. I think Pat has done a great job of engaging each and every person. When I'm punting, we'll have guys literally right behind me doing mental reps of what they should be doing, who they should be blocking every single time as well. But off the top of my head, I know Simp has been doing a great job. DJ Warnell at gunner, I mean, that guy's fast. He's running down there making tackles every single play. Josh Donovan, who's the middle shield, he's kind of the quarterback right now. He's making all the calls, getting everybody lined up. I mean, he's an offensive lineman doing a special teams job at middle shield. He's doing an absolutely fantastic job. So really appreciate all the guys on the punt team so far allowing me to benefit from their hard work as well.
As a punter, how would you explain what For the Brand means?
I mean, that's Pat McAfee, and he's just trying to, because you always hear these things, we'll say, oh, there's kickers, the kickers are over there doing nothing for themselves, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, for the brand, you know, we're just out here putting in our work. We were doing bicep curls before this, trying to get our biceps nice and big. Obviously, it's not really showing. But Pat McAfee's just trying to incorporate his brand, like, for the brand. Punters are people, too, trying to get our names out there and really show how important the punter really is. I mean, in a game, if you're back to on the 10-yard line and you hit a ball to the other 20, you just gained, 60 yards in net. That's 6 first downs. So just trying to incorporate how important the punter and special teams really are to a team's success. Perfect. Thank you, guys.